Hi Pisces, welcome to a new week. Hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are covering February 10th to the 16th, and we're going to do a little energy check-in with you and see where your mind is at, where your heart is at, what are you feeling, what emotions you could be going through. And then we're going to look into the different areas of your life, so health, career, work, finances, and relationships. And this week, like I mentioned in the weekly astral energies video, for the extended readings, in honor of Valentine's Day, we're going to do a little love romance edition and bring back my old format that I used to always do for more love readings. Since like when I started my channel, I was pretty much only doing love readings because that's what I was passionate about. That was the vibe. And then over time, I just realized I need to make them more well-rounded. It may not get as much likes, views, or whatever, but I feel in my heart that's what's more natural, organic, and needed at this time, not just focus on only love and relationships. So that in the extended reading will be stuff that we cover. We're going to look at questions like where the other person's energy is at, who are they, what are they all about, what are they thinking about when it comes to you, how do they feel about you, well, what they don't want you to know and maybe you should know, what their next action will be towards you, and then your advice. Okay? All right, so let's get right into it. Ooh, some lady is like walking, I think, her dog, and I've never seen her before. I've never seen that dog, but it's like, I think a blue eye, or is that what you call blue pit bull? But he's so cute. He's like, oh, like tough and big. I love pit bulls. I have like such a soft spot for like all animals really, but I love dogs, especially the ones that get a bad rep or people say they're like aggressive or whatever, which I feel like is just because of humans. Like we are the ones that did that. And if like it weren't for Skylar, I probably would want like a big dog or like a pit bull or something, but obviously maybe not at this time. Although my grandpa, sorry, going on a sidetrack here, my grandpa growing up, he had a pit bull and it was like really well behaved, never bit anyone, was very like friendly, although my mom was like terrified of it. She was terrified. His name was Red, but he was like a really good dog, like very obedient, and he would take him to his work because my grandpa like owned a bunch of gas stations and stuff, and he would have them kind of as like a guard dog and be watching things. And no, he was a really good dog. So there are, you know, if you treat the dogs well and you give them love, I feel like they're in good environments, they're not gonna lash out and stuff. It's just that sometimes humans, we don't know how to like take care of them or something, or they were abused or something. Anyways, why am I talking about dogs? I think because like for the past week at night, once Skylar goes to bed, sometimes when my husband and I are just like winding down, I'm drinking my tea, we'll watch some like old episodes, reruns of Caesar Milan and him training dogs and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's interesting. You can tell they're like really old videos because of like just how it was filmed and like the phones people are using, but it's nice. I don't know. All right, so let's check in, see where your mind is at, and then where your heart is at for all my Pisces. This week we have Mercury going into Pisces, so people are thinking and communicating in our language. They're entering our realm, so they kind of get to see and feel the vibe of what we kind of think, how we think, our emotions and stuff like that. And my Mercury's in Pisces, so maybe that'll help me out. And many of you might have Mercury in Pisces as well, since when that is your sun sign, you most likely, it's a very high chance your Mercury is in the same sign as your sun sign. Okay, sorry, enough yapping. Where is your mind at this week? Peaceful. I think we got that last week. Nice. Okay, very nice. So same energies carrying over. You're at peace, you're calm, you're relaxed, you're centered, you're serene. So this is a good place, Pisces. I feel like we're in a good place right now. We're like calm, peaceful, relaxed. Nothing too crazy is going on, or even whatever is going on, babies crying, kids, stuff like that. You're still able to maintain like a peaceful state of mind, which is really good. All right, and then where your heart is at is very curious, fascinated, interested. So your heart is curious. Maybe you're wanting to dive deeper about things, learn new things, or you're curious about someone or a relationship, something emotionally that you're like, I want to know more. I'm interested, but your mind is at peace. So nice. So whatever you're curious about, it's probably really like genuine, real, authentic. You're not really like in a rush or a hurry or pushy about it. You're like, oh, well, if I can find more information, cool. Or if I connect a little bit more, that would be cool. But I'm not like, life or death, or like I need it right now. All right. Let's look into your health and then do a clarifier. So body, mind, soul, spirit, what's going on when it comes to their health, and then clarify, please. Okay, so you guys got the Five of Swords, and then to clarify, Ace of Cups. So this week, when it comes to your health, I feel like you are going through some changes in your mentality, but also here you may have had like a misunderstanding or some kind of issue, maybe with like your digestion, your maybe like heartburn, or how you're expressing things. So like physically, like maybe you had heartburn or some digestion issues or something with your blood, your heart, or like mentally there was some kind of misunderstanding. You misunderstood, you misread something, and then you accidentally ate something that you weren't supposed to, or you forgot it had that ingredient because you didn't read the label, and you're like, oh snap, now I'm not feeling good or something, or something that you were kind of like sensitive to possibly. Or I feel like you're going through some changes and you feel like there was some misunderstanding maybe between you and someone else, or you got the wrong information, or you misread something, you misunderstood, and now you have to go through maybe some changes that were kind of maybe your fault, or you felt like it was someone else's fault because they gave you the wrong information or the wrong book, the wrong data, or something like that. To clarify, we got the Ace of Cups. So the reason why maybe you're dealing with this, or you had some frustration, or you felt kind of either misunderstood or you misread something, is the Ace of Cups, is because there was an opportunity for a new beginning, a connection. You were emotionally connected to something. You just got so excited and you didn't read. And so you're like, it's just so yummy, so good. But then afterwards you're like, oh snap, I probably should have like researched or read more about it. I just got so excited, or someone gave it to me, or it just seemed like new and exciting that I overlooked it and I didn't double check. Okay. And it's kind of like, sometimes you can go somewhere, you order food, and they give you the wrong order, but you didn't realize it until you got home, and you're like opening it, and you're like, yummy, you already threw away the receipt and everything, and you're like, wait a minute, this is missing something. Or like, wait, I didn't order this, or they gave me the wrong thing. You're like, oh man. But then you're like, oh, now it's too late. Okay, well, whatever, it's kind of my fault, I should have checked. Or like you someone brought you something or gave you food or something, or they made, but you didn't exactly remind them or tell them like, oh, actually I'm allergic to this, or I can't eat this. So you're like, oh man, I feel bad, I don't want to be weird, I'll just eat it, I'll just enjoy it, and then suffer the consequences later or something. So some kind of misunderstanding or miscommunication, but I feel like it's minor, nothing that's like too much of a big deal. All right, now let's see what's going on when it comes to your career, work, money, finances, and then clarify. Okay, so you guys got the Page of Swords, and then to clarify, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Pisces, this week when it comes to your this area of life, career, work, money, school, finances, projects, things like that, it seems like you're researching, you're gathering information, maybe reading books, watching certain videos, learning, going to lectures, or trying to find information. You're like searching for something because maybe you're like, oh, I need to learn more about this, or like I'm not too sure about it, I don't know that much, I need to like read up on it or learn a little bit more. Or you're curious. Oh, okay, so this is maybe the area of life where your curiosity has sparked and you want to dive deeper, you want to get more information, you want to learn more. Some of you could have air in your chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you're dealing with a younger air sign, or with that energy maybe. So you're just like, you want information, you're trying to research, you're very curious. And the reason you may be curious or gathering or wanting to research, get insights, facts, details, is the Ace of Pentacles. So another ace actually. So it's because of an opportunity for a new beginning here. It's maybe you have a new job, maybe your job, your business has started some new systems, or you got new computers or new protocols or something, or there's new people that are working there. So you're like, okay, I want to learn more, like let's talk, or let me figure things out so I can adapt and know how to do this better. So something new has been implemented, or you're at a new school, a new job, or you're doing something new, and so you kind of have to like learn a little bit more or ask more questions, or get to know someone. And so you're looking at maybe like the little details here, or you are implementing some kind of new product, service, and you want to make sure you like kind of know all the information, or you're very educated on it. Okay, so new things happening, and a lot of the reasons why things are happening this week with your health or your finances so far. Okay, now let's see what's going on when it comes to your relationships, and this applies whether you're single or you're in a relationship or you're dating, or maybe it's not the time for you right now, and you can look at the other person's side and their energies as your shadow self. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be your friend, your relative, but however it resonates with you, you can apply it how you find fit. All right, relationships for all my Pisces, where they're at, what's going on. Okay, and then other person or their shadow, and then shared mutual energy. Okay, so Pisces, on your side, you guys got the Hermit, Virgo energy, so your opposite sign. Okay, Pisces, for some reason, the video like cut off there, so I'm back, but you won't notice since I'll like, snip this back in. But anyways, so you guys got the Hermit, Virgo energy, your opposite sign. So you're playing out, or you're acting out more of your opposite sign energies this week, whether you like are aware of it or not. And so you may be kind of like feeling like you need some space, you kind of want to be left alone, or you're doing your own thing. Maybe you're being a little more introverted and really looking at small little details, being more logical, more practical, and maybe stressing yourself out. You might be overthinking, overanalyzing things, or maybe you just feel like you need to be left alone. You need a little bit of space to like think and analyze and sort your life. But you kind of are not as like open and receptive. You kind of just want to do your own thing maybe this week. And on this other person's side and their energies, they got the 8 of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or someone who's in that energy, even if they're not an air sign. And so your own energies may be causing this person a lot of stress. They don't know what to say to you. Maybe they don't know if they can communicate, or why you're not answering, why you're not responding. So don't do that to your person. Don't do that to other people, Pisces. I just feel like this person's feeling stuck, and then they might cry like little Skylar. They're feeling stuck, maybe spending too much time thinking, overanalyzing, feeling stressed, fears, doubts, insecurities, and maybe they're having a hard time connecting with you or communicating with you, as Skylar probably wants me to communicate, but I can't since I'm filming this with you right now. So you're maybe standoffish, maybe energy, or maybe you're busy. It could just be that you're busy, you're working, you have things to do, so you can't really be as talkative, you can't really be as like open and receptive as maybe you usually would want to be. It's kind of like me right now. Like, I want to be out there, I want to be with Skylar and hanging out with the family, but I can't. I have responsibilities, I have things I have to do at times. So it could just be an energy like that. It's not like you're trying to be like isolate yourself. Could just be you kind of have no choice for the meantime. So this person though doesn't take it they're having a hard time with it. They want to connect with you, they want to talk to you. Maybe they're kind of stressed, or maybe they're dealing with health issues, whether it's like physical health or mental health, because just kind of like in a tough spot, and they maybe want your support or need your support. And maybe your way of doing it is by being earthy and practical this week and not really being in feelings and emotions. Maybe you are in this Virgo mode right now because you're trying to help this person heal in a very like practical way, not emotionally, but like, okay, hands-on approach. What can I do? How can I physically help? And that is why you're more in that energy rather than like, oh, emotions and feelings. Your shared mutual energy here is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so both of you are trying to find a balance. You're doing 2 things at once. Both of you are just trying to make it work. You're both trying to play both roles, do your part at the same time. So you're both juggling, you're both like managing a lot, and so you're just doing the best you can. And I think that's why you're giving each other grace. You realize this person maybe has a lot on their plate. They have their job and other things are going on. You have other things going on. And so both of you are just really trying to like make it work, even though you may feel like you're taking on a lot or you're kind of in limbo. And you share the same value though. You have similar values. You're both just trying to take actions, be assertive, do what you need to do. So at least it's like both of you are like struggling in the same area, so you understand each other. You understand where the other person is coming from, okay? So, and if this is your shadow self, I feel like this is you needing to remind yourself, like, don't stress too much about things. Don't think too logically and spend too much time thinking about like your fears, doubts, or like, oh, what if this goes wrong or that? Like, don't work so hard that you stress yourself out and make yourself sick when you're actually trying to heal, when you're actually just trying to be productive and get things done. Don't go overboard and then to the point where you actually make yourself sick and stress out about things that you don't need to stress out about. So don't overwork yourself too much. Take care of your mental health, take care of your health, your well-being, get things done, but find a good balance here, okay? So we will continue this on in the extended reading, and we'll tap into more of this person's energy and see who are they, what are they all about, what's going on with them, what are they thinking about when it comes to you, how do they feel about you in their heart and soul, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, what their next action will be towards you, and then your advice at the end. All right, so we will do that, and I'll see you guys there. The link to the extended will be below, and if not, I'll see you for your next reading. So take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.